Welcome to Chapter 3, which is on vectors. In this problem, we will be converting polar coordinates into Cartesian coordinates. So let's get to it. This is Chapter 3, Problem 1. The polar coordinates of a point are r equals 5.50 meters and theta equals 240 degrees. What are the Cartesian coordinates of this point? So before we get into this, let's make a quick sketch of our point on the graph. So this is going to be my vertical axis. This is going to be my horizontal axis.
And if you guys didn't know, Cartesian coordinates are your traditional x and y, and polar coordinates are for polar graphs that if you guys were in math analysis last year, would have already learned. But if you guys just took Algebra 2, don't worry, it's not too difficult.
Okay, so we're going to start with our given, which is theta equals 240 degrees. So let's draw that out. This is 180 degrees, and we'll go another 60, so that's about the angle. And our other given is r is equal to 5.50 meters. So now we draw the segment, and that's a fair sketch of what it will be. Now to get the x and y, what we had to find is the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So we know that, I'm going to draw a little sketch here. This right here is our x and this right here is our y. Now the first thing we notice is that y is opposite to the angle. Now we know that from our trigonometry, and if you haven't learned it, the opposite over hypotenuse is sine. So y is going to equal r sine theta. That is one of our key formulas. The other one is x. X is adjacent to the angle, which would be cosine. So x is equal to r cosine theta. And now we put in our values. So we get 5.50 meters times the sine, 240 degrees.
Make sure your calculators are in degrees.
And then for the other one, we have the cosine, 240 degrees. Now we're going to calculate this on our calculator. Alright, so first we'll do the y, 5.50 times sine of 240. That gives us negative 4.76. So we're going to put in negative 4.76 as our y coordinate. Now we go to the x, which is 5.50 times the cosine of 240. That gives us negative 2.75. So now we simply just had to express this in our common form. So the x comes first, the y comes next, and that is our answer. The x, y coordinate we converted from polar to Cartesian.